Hey everybody, hope you're doing amazing. Day 86 in our Pele Yoeitz journey. 86 is numerical value Hateva or Elokim. What that has to do with today's limud, I have no idea. But maybe if you have an idea over the course of the next few minutes, hey, reach out to me. Let me know. I'm curious what your thoughts are. All right. Ksiv Tov Ayin Hu Yevoidach. It says in Mishlei, a person with a good eye should bless. Don't read it as should bless, rather he will be blessed. Somebody who's good, he will be blessed. As you saw, somebody who blesses the Jewish people, who gam kain misbarech, he too will be blessed. By the same token, somebody who curses the Jewish people is really forfeiting his own life. It says in Mishlei, don't withhold good from its owners to the extent that it's within your power to do. If you're able to bless, bless. It's good to get into the habit of blessing other people. We're in the topic of brachos, of blessing on foods, but now he's talking about blessing people. Person has to apply effort to bless the Jewish people, because maybe it's going to be a good time and his words will produce fruit. Somebody who gets a blessing should reply in kind. He should say, V'chein lamar, V'chein lamar. And so to you, sir. I was thinking, and he says, well, before I get to what I was thinking, let's get to what the Pele Yoeitz is thinking. Okay, do the Ma'aseh b'Shas, like it brings a story in Shas, Gemara, and Megillah, to Rav Barchi, Rav Huna, v'Ikayim Be, that Rav blessed Rav Huna, Vikbad Rav al Shalom Arlo v'chein lamar. And Rav was then makbid because Rav Huna didn't respond back v'chein lamar. I was thinking where he just started Chaydesh Mar Cheshvan. Cheshvan is called Mar Cheshvan. So maybe we could work specifically and deliberately on this inyan of saying v'chein lamar. If somebody gives you a blessing, he gives you good fortune, he says something nice to you, to work on saying v'chein lamar specifically in the month of Mar Cheshvan. Maybe it would be very apropos. If the blessing actually does produce fruit, then you just did a tremendous kindness. And you're making HaKadosh Baruch Hu proud. It's good in the eyes of Hashem to bless the Jews. It's considered a mitzvah. And he says that you could even make the blessing on people, meaning bless other people before you make a bracha on food. You would think you got to make a bracha on food before you the opportunity to make a bracha on somebody or to bless somebody, because Hashem's kavod comes before kavod abrios, right? This is not in regard. It's not. It doesn't even come in at the front or at the expense of being makdim kavod abrios to kavod shemayim. Shigam zeh kavod shemayim, because this too, by blessing your friend, by blessing another yid, is kavod shemayim. And how apropos this is the week of the Yartev of Levi Yitzchak Bardetchev, who was known to be a person who was makdim people, yet that more than kavod abrios, but he saw the kavod shemayim in the kavod abrios. He saw the godliness in the people, and he saw the goodness therein. Okay. If you taste the sweetness first, and then let's say you see somebody, but before you actually swallow, so now your bracha is not going to be chal, and you're going to bless somebody. He says, technically, practically speaking, halachically, it makes sense actually to bless the person before you make the bracha on the food, because then you're not going to come to this issue of making a bracha and then not tasting it before you interrupt it by saying something to somebody else in the interim. It's proper for an individual to continuously attempt that others should bless him. It's a good thing to get blessings, to get brachos. Run away from arguments which could lead to curses. Do not take blessings of even just regular mundane people lightly. We find that there's been situations where even Goyim, that they made a blessing, they bless somebody or they curse somebody, and their words were fulfilled. Everything goes after the time and the moment. There's times of ratzon and times of rega ba'apa, of times where It could be anger that's lurking. If not for the blessings that the elders gave to Nami, David, the house of David would have never been born. Every man should desire a blessing, specifically blessings from Talmidei Chachamim. Tzadikim Yisavelo should desire. Run after. This is going to be included in the realm of honoring the Torah and those who learn it. The Talmid Chacham shall fulfill the idea, the dictum of a person with a good eye should bless. And right, should anyone who desires the blessings, he should be able to give a lot of blessings. A person should be willing to expand and give a lot of blessings out. It's going to be considered a mitzvah. I mean, if you could say something that's powerful to somebody and it's going to produce something, fruit, right? What does it cost you? How much did it cost right now to say that blessing to somebody? A few seconds of your time thinking positively, but the dividends could be magnificent, and they could be amazing. So be kind. Don't be stingy with your words. Be willing to give others blessings. Seek blessings from big people, from Talmidei Chachamim, from Tzadikim, and look in the mirror and realize that you're a blessed person. You're a blessing. You're part of the Am Yisrael. You're part of the nation that's Yivarach, part of the nation that's blessed. And if it's a good thing to bless Klal Yisrael, it's a good thing to look at ourselves in the mirror and look at ourselves in the eye and look at our friends, neighbors, spouse, children, kids, whatever it is, and be like, wow, you're pretty cool. You're a Yid. You're pretty cool stuff. God bless you.